Babebono. Ghana's COVID-19 cases. I'm sure they be any and danger looms. The minimum Ghana's COVID-19 cases. Danger looms on Mars. Mad flu takes over Toboth, Old Barriers Church. Yes, say. If you don't know, Jacob could be a man about the brain, you know, and a never be dark times. You be kind of saying, and na aye. I say, yeah, it's you can't hear job, but said your muka saying so, but 20 said they affect your money. I'm sure you are not a hofono, one eye cut off. Woman conia bedi mubeye din pa. Man killed, others injured in renewed communal clash in Boko. Shops, schools, hospitals closed. So we are back to Boko. The bia kusami bisa obigya formoba. I think barely a month or two ago. And also some man who many so sa na me say nti dear important ye beye. And what the committee of eminent chiefs need to me moye and if say do baby question my she be fearful mu fi onu nyina eni omo akwa kasa ne ade but still asem kakra bi na akwa kusum ye beka ne sempa na ayeye. And then the last one I see NDC cries over 2020 defeat. Ade womunye nsunwe alaji machi kamine o te kama say me who ade na am say NDC cries over 2020 defeat. After 2 years I used to cry. I thought my reorganization.
It's one thing to cry. It's another thing to ensure lapses, will not recur.
Okay.
So you do a detailed analysis of the situation now.
Why is it that lapses I can say lament and warns and bibisa and it's a cries?
I know I know your editorial policy.
That's daily guide.
And I'm saying I know your editorial policy. One more editorial policy now.
What's your humanity too much, Anna?
Oh, maybe. Hey, what's your
Alhaji Nasir Muhammad, the National Communications Officer, NDC, Zongo Kokos, and what is it, Mamano Akwabano, and Honorable Alexander Kwesi Akwa, AAA. Oh, Papa be so na papa no born you your friend Mr. Kwesi Ampofo echi.
Remember.
Monse said, "Oh, if you do good, you do for yourself, what you do good. Hey, ka wanya wada nka oh mo dey fa ko ho achim da." And I was saying now go draw two kwa me say, "Hey, senior iso." But you see any afirimu
Me da say. Sa kwantu no so ka ho.
Share.
Because me ko bom ho adwa.
Jaye.
Ekosra niema.
Ko di aduro. Interesting.
I'm telling you, excessively.
I was looking for the opportunity. Which opportunity again were you looking for? Don't bring yourself this morning. Don't bring yourself. I'm going to report you to Chief.
Okay. I don't know. Yabeze. Now I can say you can report it. Was also
I can report. I
can't praise the super. No, I have been there. My answer is.
Why should I would can't cancel Chief War hide you? Reporting, Madam Wase Papa. Inte si achim da bibia boko.
Oh nyame adom.
Mato constituency no. In fact, Mato move your polling station there no.
Aye.
And na Mato constituency. And na no Mato regional.
Mato region.
Oh okay.
Ti bibia da we na wotwe. Na regional chairman ne omo ya select omo say. On person be omo Thanksgiving. E wachim da.
Eh.
Nti na no
Sunday. And that otan kwada high.
Na no Sunday enya de ketwa. Say we defeat who see MPP Eastern Region na DBP achim da. Yeso agi omo feso.
Okay.
Ehwe omo obi a ani agi.
Okay.
Na ya ansa na ebechia na co program no so no. Ade ba ko a SAP achim da amana affect Eastern Region na we dey positive. Nyina any Kotoku Royals. Football club e wo achim da. Ya me adaroma
na wo ho na egu na aba
na wo ho na yetimi mpeja so no nyame adaroma ya bwa menne aka last match Sunday yekobo ewotama youth na ya qualify for premiership inti no oda yekoyanim
I see
na sesabe otu abama nipa nyame nsa won so a ya nhyira edi echire
ye
okọ ahohiahia mu na usua abedu baabi no nyame pagya ne nsa na fe bibia ayedi nti no esre asofo na mahemfo bia mfa de honhom nta yachi na Kotoku Royals kwasiada yi ye bankran tema last Sunday match amukobo pram be fa buses ahodo e de ma supporters be 300 400
okay
ebedi omachi na campaign we no me sha se enye ne last season no na mo bo match bia wo home mo win na me mo 1000 cities omkwa we ko win 1005 ya basa season no yetri anye yi yentimi enrem na fie nyamadania ma abedu sesi aka last match tema youth yinim se tema youth fo so tie yi omi na ba beta echi
tema youth no msa meta wechi honorable
when ye dey was ye ko na Eastern region na anta ye chi say for a long time Eastern region ya team bia
United gui
ti ye ba besi Eastern region na ya tai wo machi pa nti no nyame afiase esa ne hwe achimda
anye mutiye alaji so ma ye reorganization na alaji ansana meba out no said ye ne what in bekan reverend honorable sesi yi
oh reverend ultimate they say me pagya me inside na
reverend honorable akwasi akwa watch church dia ma
uko Israel ba we pilgrimage
pilgrim.
Okay.
Jerusalem pilgrim. Mamenchia Apostle Paul Daniels, Rabbi Anope Mema, good morning. And Dr. Ernest Adekye, board chairman, National Peace Council, and chairman, Ghana Baptist Convention. One Mama Juliana Adekye, and me Methodist software Reverend Bruce Osaye psychologist or Juma Wakra Psychiatric Hospital, and me ofa Ankuma osofo Ankuma Ghana Baptist sorry emu and madofo ni nyina anope me mamu nyina good morning. Good morning, pa. Alaji mo so mo reorganization e ko say say mo register microphone.
E ma boda chassis o.
Di wo fiasem.
Mo fiasem de se me dia wi.
Entwen alaji e ko.
You should be man. E di wo expect say ma bo no. E na wo hwe.
Let me say ye de ba no. Na mo bo mo asem.
Wo de let me go to my point. I'm say your registration exercise no. And the general secretary Wama extension assign a domwa yehunu se wo pese wo mo bedom NDC na nhihye na ye de to fo mo nyina no so na me adom am se bibia akoso tote ya adwen mu ene se ye party fapem no ejina ye branches so wo mo no mo ye the grassroots local level wo mo betumi ahwe ma party no afa ne ntuma paifra
okay
nti ye nhihye bia e be hwe se obi biara ne din ewo yan register ni mo NDC ni mapa I be boa yen ma yen nya data and statistics ya de be call the 2024 election but beyond that you know I'm saying the National Zongo Caucus of the NDC issue statement
oh I see
with regards to the Hajj any charges are charge on it will interest you to note say the John Dramani Mahama administration about to Hajj ni ehun sansebo yet we pay Hajj no at 10,900 11,900 sorry ama within the 4 years na John Dramani Mahama jina ba mu ni nyina no that is how we have managed it sene be ya yen ko ha woni a wo pese wo kosum na nhihye yenti wo mo entumi enkosum MPP are buying by na one movie you know from that 11,900 at the core 19,500.
Ncheche mo bi wo mu ana
well
ana bibia beka ho ana rate no so
na same Hajj is the same Hajj bibia beka the same thing na yekwe no na wo
services o mo provide
the
ni amana ya de
service is there's nothing attached to
na nyebia mo busae
oh
say identity increment no
aba and I start bisa no
say nka first na if 11,000 ko 19 na nka ese mo bisa say e dey na aba
but I say for 11,000 every 19,000 you know about 39,000
I think
which is astronomically high. Intinia Zongo Caucus of the NDC here can say aban enhwe titu yeah.
Now, one no more Hajj board, no.
Hajj board.
Are they no Muslims too?
Only Muslims. Political appointment. It is the Sheikh Adekye.
So are you Muslim?
Oh, really? Or a Muslim? It is baby I had Muslim for, but Muslim are buying an a buying a appointment, a buying a baby. Okay, let her be a bit too jar. One more case Adekye, Ako you be say on signatory. A buying Kasanka natural man or say or need to me say or by appoint to be. Buying an appointing authority. It is only per one train and signing the account. But the long and short of it, say at 39,000 Ghana cedis with the current economic situation, it will be very difficult. Say a buying to me a to an among. I to me I can say obebwa religious organizations. Say na who say obwa in the area of the National Cathedral. A buying so bet me abwa to subsidize the Hajj for Muslims. Inti ye hwe omuni say wo mo behwe na a sign say your constitution pepe say unni hu kwan say obe segregate and I say obe you'll be biased against someone based on his religion. Obey based on religion and I say the tribe and nipano every but the constitution is very clear.
Na we ni mu ne say who kwan no ne kadia na ne buonia
saban wo sika a the beboa religion omboa religions in here and you one religion. That is all we are saying. Yimu wo mo say odi yen sika ebe only one and leave the rest. Your traditional religion. Your Mozambique for your other small set of religions.
Na ban omo amodada mu firi ase amunko Hajj akwantu eye ne na over the years abayate Hajj board ode boamo yetimi chichire whole village say Hajj village ode hwesa akwantu for mu betumi akwaba. Why will you say Saban yenye mu?
Yeah, Ghana for. Send your obia air to kwaya or beko airport ako to kwaya. Because ye to kwaya no in bulk at a time. Sometimes it disturbs the arrangement at airport.
Into who say extra effort Saban de bois.
So you've paid for the service. Make can be catch real. Say now you tia 11,900 under John Dramani Mahama to get these things done. You will pay for the service. Man can't just say abanye ne keke. We pay. Say can no be
no say that we can abanye nyi mu no ti na ma me bisa.
Now as I make won't you say abanye etumi boa one religion. Also boa other religions. Per the constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
That's what I'm saying that over the years abanye has been helping.
Helping how? Then America we pay for the Hajj we undertake. We pay for it.
That Abine does not subsidize in any way.
And so if the Abine can subsidize, this is when the Abine should subsidize. And until they have
over the years or more can be as
not at all. We pay for the services. That is the service. The Sikano and Omode running Ghana.
Now say Abia Abine beye bibi nkeka hu bia. I am asking you.
Yeah, and I say BBA anyhow. You ask me and I say BBA no. Some only BBA abaya ya. The
religion be
correct. That is what I'm saying. So the long and short of it, and they say, Intina, constitution is such that Feni answer which one among. Because of such issues, today the 39,000 cities, sika dosu yi. Mekai say yura. Mampenia bedi His Excellency Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia or catchere ye nyina say all Flagstaff House or no so as Muslim send obey or beboa ma Muslim for no so etumi atene. This is a major situation and a major test to his office. We expect to see Abine can subsidize. Abine can peg the dollar at certain rate for the events for the pilgrims. Okay. So the Abine can do a lot of things to ensure say who ever in high ama omotumi contribute to
danger looms on Malam Kaswa Highway. Honorable, what be Ghanaian Times mo working kind. Edian ye avete sad danger.
Yo. Yeah, we dear main friend checkers here ma meti for my hair for and they share watch him there. Oh my darriment na meti. Okay. Mjidi Sebe as member of parliament for the good people of Achimwada. Na me nje brin sunchia ye ma me area there mo I'm sorry no what mo municipality has say aha what the municipality mu
Sandra
Owusu Ahenkra.
This side is Ayawaso.
Okay, the MCE for Ayawaso.
Okay.
Now say Nalag for call Asetina Momukoto Abano. We need treasurer, the highest in the vote. Now, one said Nalag a Jumadi no. Yes, I down for your nini actually. Now me cohort 2 days. I could hear on my contest no. Area than Ajma, not more boss and the winning president. But Jidis, I was here my need a DH near share the contributions of Nalag. Somewhere you better discuss in fa local government because Kaswa problem here die in high. A local problem, local government problem. Yeah, no, a pigeon something in a national problem. But an unti and no mamraka sieno. Achi check on my nimu and this any shishano. Have the regional coordinating council, the regional minister and the officials. We are no about the MMDCs so near the. Nensutobre isha CA a fan crop for here and there near the no. Ye na focus near attention. Ako the local government system no so into the DCs ni MMDCs ni ade no ahon keka ben na wo mo ede hye o madwuma ye no mo se ne be ya yentwen ma nsuo enyim fa ye any Kaswa problem yi wo hwe picture da Ghanaian Times mu a na che se asefem kakra in modern day Ghana Kaswa ye baby yi nanim se traffic nsem no hadwene enu ntino there been effort a bit me expanding road no na ye overpass ye way ye de be ya e bit me easy traffic that's when na echi na insuo to ba ku miedu bi e bit me abeyiri na atwanwe abegu kwam say dia then there's something wrong fundamentally
enye de di nkan ni o
yes but and enye we pe ha say pe na sa problem yi wo ukọ other areas e wo hono mu bi ntino ye bisa ye ho yenua no mu a omo ehwe ya kwan enwuma so ene wo mo e mo contractor for ne ade no I'm sure the majority of them feel say ye de ya nti ye kwan no ya kwan na wie but in reality hwe dia akosi etienne no say ya expanding road no anase ye giant say ne yeti a bigiri say kan ho faso e wo faso krasin we abere ben ye betimi asesa za anwen ya fi kwan mu na ya hwe say insuo no enya ye. This is a season Matthew for aboye kaye say ensuo na betopa afie. Iti airto no baby anwen atwe ni fi ba ye no the same way and the besan atwe aba. Iti bigidi say it's been days now. Was say ye pekwan bi so na yetimi clear sa anwen efi akwan ni mu na etimi easy traffic aba pe so e what Kaswa hono no etimi eba form. Na fe ye pe lasting solution. Ye sisi barriers bi and a boundary bi a emma anwea no a efi human activity because what kind of story no a one more ye sun winning one more encroaching lands ni ade no e na ama aye activities no ama kwan ama sa anwea yi aba begu kwan yi mu we ye den ye nsuo no enyanti ye beba enti say amanfo dodo a ewo Kaswa eho beto obi ka tim anwea timi ba ka kwan mu ema wonamu a car need to be team work car kwan no mudia I'm sure say eti ye effort no so abai eye de obeye bia abai eye bibia we no mu nya de a ubegya de ama abai
say ekwan no ye yi no enim di force jama efi kwan no ene ya anye ne yi hwan asede ne se oye ekwan no gata ben ne da kwan ne ho
ni na very important se gata wo kwan no ho a enka nwa we ina no nka si gota no sa nwa egu kwan wi esi gota no o hwe ba bi te se ashoman
okay
ye ashoma kwan no eye gatas be 3-4 years ago
okay
at the time omo ye gatas no one side of the gata eye kese ba ko eye ketwa eti wo mo te ashoma se nsuo to a gata kese ni momo e wo se quality nsuo dodo no nsuo mfam na ketwa no nsuo no ebu nkama faso ama atre abakwan ni mu eti bisa ho se yes kwan no hwanya ena kire se gata we ye ne kese ana we ye ne ketwa akodane you know aye obika something
which is the
untiase gata kese no ebetimi aso nsuo no mu na fa dodo na akono nsuo mfam Kitwa mum, it's not a bunkama for
one shema
that's a problem.
Yeah, na man for problem is yeah, apart from contractor no your consultants, your engineers, omo nyina de ni so bi ehwe say adwuma no ye beye ni ye. At the end of the day, you bet you castle. I'm a contractor. Afe be wi ase no. Na nye say ye kwanu ansa na problem neighbor. But a kwana ye no. Eno na emom na be create problem no amaye. Tina fe we say.
It made me the other say. User agencies. Mo am use facility no. And also money ekọ ho. So the first time.
Yeah, busasa user agencies.
Oh, say yeah misaro na ya na problem ho no mo. I was here train adwesi so. Ensuo tuto yara and last weekend Monday na mo me constituency.
Okay.
Or down school eso pae. Na many henti no be call weekend ya na nya kwan ekwohwe school na eso aparo. Be kwa ya na headmaster no e de be call one particular dormitory bi o me see the foforo. Say bathhouse or dormitory no o muntu bi nware. Be call mu issue wo mu asset swimming pool. Adan ya contractor ye adwuma no wa ye inside no so flat ma en slope. Tinkwala ni ejina mu dware a ensuo ni nyina eta. Then I ask,
why do we do this?
Consultant or yeah, Jumano, I was with one consultant, menen the choir, so uncle he, name Fiasia, and pushing a lobby name, a diner sweat to. Numbers as a catch, Monami wants to be or minimum. Numbers swore. Why I did the Sikako. But this is the problem. Yet me is so bad house. And so I buy a triaka. Where do you buy the baby see about for me? Headmaster no says Sebe, and yes, Sebe call Hoya, can this problem? I didn't know. Etin ka wo a wo ye user no esi ya pe no me aswate ni atwotwo nkrata anya pe ni bi beti aka se consultant we na ye adwuma contractor we na ye adwuma sa call back na ko he but ye fa ne sa
na ye tuaka na ye tuaka
you have because who system nim you might want to work again obepe so benya contract bi enu ti na make ye use facilities so aso ma de yin na de ni hwe akopem se esuo beto na bo hu se eyiri afa that side of the road the whole na yema kaswa de se nye media ena etwe course anka traffic aso traffic no ye de etwe ma traffic o ubedru na anya no ho no watwam ko wo de so anya ho ko okwadio next time ebesa ba bio etinu yen no ebiasa yen ya report passengers pedestrians yen timi an report wa MC yo ho no
thank you Alaji danger looms
quite unfortunate officer because the situation you know agency I say agency ninti American say I kwan am use most of the time na and I be say nsuo to even for 15 minutes we be say kwan no abeye back. What are the issues? Purely a technical issue. To me enka say womo ana womo ya kwan no did not take into consideration the issues and I said the topography na nka womo to me aye dwuma bi na emom kwan no ye ne foforo no na entesa ye nyina ye bedi atum it took time ye koyenimu na ehun say defects na e wo kwan ni hu e ban. One of the things that are very important I also be at here the fact is 1 year what beyond sa area no enyina no wo mo the best contribution and as wo man hours are and community contribute to the socio-economic development of our country you know, has been affected because Mekai a lady ana Ministry of Trade and Industry can say on Sunday say okwa sorry or back no odi ofri asori be 3 odu fie be 8 ana bibisa sign traffic na ewo ho ewo kaswa kwan no you can imagine say ochina so be free ho na waba ministries abeye ejuma and the time already be free ho which means also sorry in time which will affect on one kasane productivity until I was say yehwe na and the population and ya build workers on e do ofun yi and your population kitwa nti I was say inimu yara yehwe say the be a ye betimi solve and the solving the problem no enye say obi abegina ho na nsu ato na ya sesa ahia no na ya bo nsu na egu ni ya kika a serious technical structural problem enti ehia technocrats a wo mo betumi ahwe ho na o mo solve problem because wo hwa nsu no ahia no bebi efi ba no eye epepo no so na people no so eda so ho amanfo sisi dan ene nyoma wo ho Enti by all means ebe for say nsuo no kra na e wo kwan bi e fa mu a ebe tumi affect your vessel nsuo no say na ebe ba form because ahwia e na every people no so ba nje betumi esi kwan no kra yi e de ama no. That is what makes it a serious technical issue. But me gidi say engineers e wo ho wo mo betumi ahwe ho no yie whatever it will entail no mo betumi aye. The most dangerous thing with that situation, you know, and I said, yenim na BBC. Even let's say fire, and you are looking for headquarters for say call in that area of Accra. Say omukodu mujawu, say BBAC, and I said some disaster. You want to pick some people out of that place. Yen yina him say Kolebu ewa Accra. I don't know the leading teaching hospital in the account. All these things could affect life because. So, at the end of this year, one, the traffic, two, the possibility say a crime required to me see for a day or two, as I to me AB now will be a use one side. Inti dangers in the also. Inti best if it is the local authority, if it is the MP for the area, and the local government minister, obi biara yankambo na enemy are into me because there's a car airbo individuals ordinary Ghanaians airbo was a defect, you know, a door so do say maybe 30 minutes and I was say free or doko echo kaswa na me car mona be me 3 hours I've wasted fuel me ankasa so e bia na me kwa daka kra so re akoye bibi me nso rest na nka menya no menya biom because I have to continue with the next business. Into I cannot do so enormous want to be say business crabby na obi na anya ejuma and I say your friend or say free and crime bra kaswa na be ye ejuma bi man na ye ntua oka na okodu ho na nsuo no ata ho a want to be encross nkwa. It means say usika no abo ejuma no so abo nipa no replica effect no do so yeah, so let's quickly immediately and share senior bear ye betimi sia no me gidi say engineers could gina ho no mo hwe say ebi mo suggest say some of the structures na ACC ho and there are the cause of the problem because omo be sisi kwan na ye man nsuo no anka entumi emba kwan no ho nti nsuo no force efa ne ho na ono ankasa de ne ho aba kwan no ho a lot of things young engineers no nkodu ho. Let them see what they can do, and then at the end of the day, you know, the BJ is you bet me solve a problem. It is solvable. It is solvable. That is the most. Yeah. Solvable.
And as I know, Adekye beba said the Omaya Quine Nevia or Musha Daye Yenso Enche.
A canoe. Have you quantified a canoe individuals? One year what honor, just as I've enumerated to you, highlight and say, ABA, you may be a mayor, ABA, the time crime, the Beba office in India, Kaho. Sassy cannot do also say, Anka, a buying any money we are a bepe, Sekebi, the bush may be crown, Nanka, with me, I events, sir, I solve our problem just to ensure, say, a month for whom be harry on. Because in every economy, say a month for an timam for no, a woman, a harry woman, which means say, the productivity, you know, a cost through. Ama mine also GDP to me a cost through. Then in any situation, almost is here. Everybody is talking about the economy. To boost the economy, you have to get the people fluid. Inti se people timamufono eye fluid. I mean, say and also be boa ama solve the issues of economic problems ene yenyina yesu hu. So solving the problem is a must. We must and we should with immediate effect.
Thank you. Destiny in Krabia, Facebook Live making come again. Chenika says, good morning. I think that the area of Kaswa needs overhead and also needs trees on that hill to help reduce the flow of mud and sun. This problem will shift soon. Clement Jesus say, good morning. Please, I will urge all Ghanaians to be patient and not listen to the NDC and their propaganda because Ghana is still working. Regards to Honorable Frank and no don't pray. Nana Kwame Pasco and some will make it Mama Katie to us. So the good people of the Futu constituency have given us interesting. Mama minti we infiho. Na fi minto aso hosa. The good people of Efutu Constituency are giving us the mandate to get things done. We thank Honorable Alexander Afenyomaken for his contribution towards the education in Efutu. Then Nicholas on his sister, which country have money to pay ex gratia, but doesn't have money to pay their contractors, national service personnel, nursing training allowance, and so on. Well, I read somewhere, now me see me pekra country national service one say national service authority, the national service secretariat to say omuni will be aka, almost they have paid. Until I will look for that na scientists are much me. Peggy Benson says we entrusted military rule, but it failed us totally. We trusted partisan democracy. We have even practiced for 30 years and it has failed us totally. Peggy Ebefa de Kobe says, yeah, this issue of drainage on our roadside too small. Abla de Fear Kumaso. Money from presidency budget for National Cathedral project, not taxpayers' money, right? This is what John Kuma wants to tell us. Abby will say that huge money for the National Cathedral. Okay. Kobe Dienaba. Yeah, this issue of drainage on our roadside. Our roadside is too small. We need to construct a big drainage system and stop everyday discussion about this same issue. I know there would count. Okay, me who Peggy Dieno. Also, we trusted partisan democracy and we have even practiced it for 30 years. It has failed us totally. This the time we should arise to eradicate partisan. Hey, what are you preaching? Nyabutransa, Peggy. Baby, I'm mommy and King Kaya say dear. I don't know, but I wouldn't want to go that line. Don Pino in Malam, keep up the good work. I will plead with Ghanaians to keep faith with this government. We shall deliver. Yet Don Pino, no. Frank Boateng says the fastest way to lose your brain is to join NPP. Wow, interesting. Ansani Ebeye politics. Nebusa Alaji say, why are they still crying after 2 years of defeat? You know, Alaji, but what's me? You be kind of saying.
It's yeah, complex. Nanka
simple kakra.
Nanka simple kakra, but yeah, complex. Nenti America na say renewed clashes with as a result of young man be on Mochino a couple of days ago. Say all riding motorbike. Wabra ya ban motorbike. But what share characteristics of the environment now? Ebi mu ho a wo mo aye untouchable. Police ni mukra na o stop wo mo na e de asema aba. Eno na e was a police for no so ehwe atumi a profile Boko in itself very well to know how to approach the issues. I'm saying namu emumu sana wo mo ekwoche Boko na ba ankasa na asigiri ni nephew so no so kretu ni ne yekeka ho em so mo che no anye bi mo de say a person of such repute within their jurisdiction no ebia ebegu nani ma
senye na ba wo fase
no wo fase
okay atini de here bia na obi ante
of course no wo fase enti say mbabunu no sorry gina say senior Nsroma isi koso no wo mpene ene na ma ntokwa no agency but the woman can say Boku today is weaponized. All crossroba form won't mean that in free. Well weaponized.
I hope I hold the energy a dozen.
Hold the a dozen because there is a deliberate attempt to prepare for a future eventuality. Inti a man for air stockpile arms in the Ekeka. Na a ma situation abeye ni ewo. Minjin this say ene yete omam Ghana muna ye nyina ye ka see something say something na ye dwene pseudo terrorist na ne ekoso wo bokuno eguso a ekoso a na me say yen ye dwuma yi because it is an avenue a breeding ground sa suspected terrorists we be to be there afemu they are executing so many agenda womo ekura yen hwese na be ya first of all ye be yi arms and ammunition na ewo boko municipality ni mo and the enclave ni yen nkofo no nkasa ye ma assurance esefata because we cannot also rule out the fact that politics, any party politics, are contributing to the fueling of the situation. Let's do a proper critical analysis. Now, you say, "Eba saying, ena embra NPP beba bemu piano sa conflict no. Enyejina ama wamuye nyoma bebre." That has been the trend. We cannot run away from
politics. But it's I say, what do you mean on one party?
I one party. This is one example I have with regards to
and
politics.
That's the only example you
This
have.
is one example.
Alhaj.
So, yeah,
Okay.
now, yeah, because if that has been the sequence of events, now I was say, yeah, who said, they intend man basa. On the other side, who said the MP himself has attempted doing something, but ultimately who said because they are being very careful, no, they don't get directly involved in the activities. Now, Obia Kokase, what take his side? It has been a long-standing issue. What made the MP say in for this thing goes beyond our normal security service, the police for soldier for national security. Mejidi say yen two and among the like of Adekye or Dagbon. Mpanyinfoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ wɔn betimi atena ase if it will even take a time na yenya the cause of the problem sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a will nip the problem in the bud ntumi nsi bio mu no me de me feel say it is worth that investment sɛ mpanyinfoɔ na ɛbɛfa fi biribi ahemfo bi wɔn firi biribi asɔfo mpanyinfoɔ yɛn kɔ obiara mbom yɛn ne wɔn nkasa the youth might have grievances. Ahemfo also would have grievances. And putting all these grievances together, now it's not there's a peacemaking table. No, so I say we are going to agree to disagree on certain things. Now obi entumi free chiri and some be di sa sebi nyamran semo because I feel the name only say obi agia tumwo and now we troublesome. Then collectively we can fight such a person and then ensure Boku gets its peace that it deserves.
Okay. Honorable, you're too for your shame crying, you can't be beer, but still. Bibi oha ka ye beye, and now your best sign strategy. Na Boko, aye kane Boko no.
Yeah, Adia Bakua, Maka, anytime I Boku discussion, Bebana say.
And I abre fatigue abemunti as a ye ni.
Fatigue
but we cannot. They are part of Ghana. Ye war and Crofua, Abo Brano Muo, Nimdie, no me teach you Omufi Boku. And you know, they can't be cut away, they are part of us. But Adia Bakua Makan say, and Crofua running NGOs, conflict resolution NGOs, Omwa. Ye twenya Boku classes ba ye tiom nka no. I've been wondering say abra seeming peace ewo ho no, why don't they go set themselves up there within?
Asenke mu adwena asem bia ni ho.
That's it. Nanka omodi omaso ye bi abinche wo. Then they get them engaged in some of the exercises.
You think say yeah omu ni ho?
No, their presence are normally not found there.
Oh,
you don't get them. Nanka, they should go live with them, get them engaged, get them organized. Number one tiase because obi ani buafu. At that time, also utunufua. A foot will encourage.
Okay.
But in the normal process of life, no, let them know say, nienti obi to be establish business or boku ebiano and them talk amoko. nieti a mo ho do mo amuni adwuma bi aye ah de mo hwa ne se ntokwam na mebunu se be mo fa mo hunyim ni ade no se adwuma ni ha na adwuma ni ha no se enkofo susuro se de bia na boku de bia de boku de bia de boku. I think so we need a holistic approach.
Beautiful, so waka holistic. But said ya oka say yenko ne yenko kan kire o mu se mu hawo ni. Question 1, omu ni mo mu hawo. 2, ye tie wo mu. And we say, "Ebi omu so omu concern be
and that is what I'm asking, sir. You should go live with them. Okay. Rather than say, be train near to high, be kwa survey kakra, na eba ni ejina nkra near to manium near kabi, we don't seem to understand them.
Okay.
But when you have the opportunity to live with them, then you can actually assess them and say, oh, yen tackle la in fear. Because you see, conflicts, who study conflict and kasa, nipa no ade a wo say no won nwene ade a wo say no hu the fact that I am feeding my ego for you to know say ye de o de ba ye begingam ye de yenie o that is all it no to say ni okay ye pile arms are dey ye de chance and talk BBC. Why would you want to think about conflict? Identity na oti ho no normal person one person obepe kwan bi so Obia Onyesika, Edisho Machi, Editor Arms Bre Woman. Sandy has the capacity to come and establish businesses there.
But over the years, you who be or show Mochia, yet, Obashani says, only bamboo for you can security analyst, Casaosia, and call for any Toma Womo, a man for shadow to the Mawomo. But why na ye being yan and say, why na ye one as an example? So you this group, this union, this individual. Or supply arms.
Once you typically say enkofobi na show machine di. Enye suspicions kra keke. Enye suspicion hunu na bibi wo ho ye ne niam bi. The security experts know. Say nipa bi wo ho do mo a ye nsa ka wo mo a san tokantoko e ba ho do mo no e be ba fom. So why don't we get these people to be part of the whole holistic approach America? Na ye nya wo mo na they should help the situation because you see, it's as if say minor emwa obetimi enya the various facets of this conflict.
Okay.
Ebetimi ebi chieftaincy, ebi family feud, ebu ono na the politics afra kakra, ebu ono na say eti adie biara ebe soja kitu ebi one match. One you can matches back ko ebe so the pass na asikuru no because as a honor for that. As a honor for that. So for me, I think that yenina no yema yeni nko ho. Yen twan ma issues ne ma. Ne yem metra no discuss. Na yem frefre experts no mo nka de omuni mu che ne ade. Nimdia ye nim no yem fa nko ho no mo. Na yeni omo ntra. Let's understand them. I mean, if you have a penifo ahodo and then the two major you can say ministries I handle your security. Ministers said that no maybe obufi. It should be easier, sir. They may not necessarily be part of Boko as a test. That is it. So now yenjai obudimbo kakra. Sometimes when you're discussing it is as if say who discussing different people be, but they are Ghanaians, they are part of us.
Me Musao, apart from security for no omo ho omo buying. Abain se o mine abain Boko ensemi anamoben what you say mediation na mesisi asem na media masumju aba. Has there been any move like that? Oh,
me say fitity no. There's been moves. A fitity no, I can't recount them readily, but there's been moves. And I be purchase nim. But I say diplomatically no. Ye mpese e be wai nim, ye mpese e be kan bebre. Kopom say
ko asem no. Omo se wo kan na a sensitivity over to Bukaka.
But sometimes, I was say who hold the bull by its horn. Because who jai bull no over Sadia into Sodumu, then you shall quite be faso as stabilize it.
Saying,
oh, they may pageant say, on say, a war. I say, a wua naba, ye may yarn your TV.
Yeah,
may yarn your TV. It's within
that they cry about. I was with you.
I think so.
With
you, yes.
Yes, that
and
I was here.
said now Obi free north. So Upper East is Upper. I'm so far Ukrom Kasa.
Yeah, there's a Beramona.
Okay, that's true.
So
I was here on that program.
Within a space of 1 month, me idea Fediasa Kwesi. It's no, near the immediate course. The remote, no, not
yeah, because I'm penny so called to say Nipa Menu Combisa said, no, a day in the sea.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, and sometimes your husband so as soon as you have and so now I am the phone of 4 as a home.
I see.
And one important thing, and I say, what we want to say, Mbabunu be are determined to see say the conflict in the war end.
Say a bit ending.
Okay. Some of Mbabunu, that's what gives me hope. Of course, yes, because they are running various businesses or effect, and so some of them, Mbabunu are determined to see say. And they know where the problem is. I say, can't to Minka because the probability say what take his side, and you yourself will become a target within the environment.
I'm saying no na aban susuro.
Of course, you have to be.
I say to say they are can yentimi nkwa nko say e dey be any problem no. Mama yen kan say na afa yen hu say.
And no na ya make us we have to be part of them. See actually
want to be.
That's a problem. The bad news.
Not expert for the my.
No. But over here, this year, appointed on okay. All the authorities that have been appointed. It's we need to yeah, your 5 minute chiefs echo me.
Dagbon dear no, yeah.
Look at how it was resolved.
And it's not my debut. Me busa say yentimi ma eminent chiefs.
That's it.
Almost say chiefs ni bi ne best sound or more. Na afi omo so to say otumfo ene say na yabonwura na wan otumfo wo so na yabonwura wo so ansa na ya na abuduni andani for nti in Boku's case ye beja abuduni andani for no mo no omo ahemfo no esese omo wo so no se na nkoma ba so but still committee of eminent chiefs what kokko so ka won no na nka omo nto aso nhwe se de omo ye wo dagbo no ye nhwe se ebetumi omo betumi ayesa mai
obi abete ne ho ase
in the case of Dambono akunya
all right in the case of Bokuna ye den
extreme positions and call for Adekye against their fellow say wo no
sorry I'll come back to you Kafra sir in the case of Boku dey say me interested pa anti odi me basisia na maba aba bitiwo britia wo so just give me some few minutes I'll just come. Hey Peggy kra na de wo twro ba imenti ase so na menyaadwe also that sugina baby original neutrality government. I don't really know the neutrality government Peggy inti sanbre bi mu ate wo sanbre bi mu a making kind edi amount dodo akwesi oben adwiso bi say yeah tell Haruna that government has built Hajj village for Muslims. Okay. And Boatin Christians say, how far Ghanaians? Nana de Asembeba, this is even how we think of voting for Nana to be in power again. We moved. And also the Mentias here. Don't pray ba Aje Gon and Sanwom said, aka don't pray after that 2024 workaholic MPs that work hard to be supportive of Nanado's government. You can't go without mentioning the name of the majority chief whip. Okay.
And chief whip with fans.
Yes, there be our news. I don't pray, but there be our debate. Ajiman Vincent says government over the years has supported our Muslim brothers in their fasting by providing rice, sugar, and Hajj activities. Is this too bad? Why is the NDC not comfortable about MPP biggest contribution to the Christian cathedral? Okay. And then Odo Intema says President Anado and the NPP are doing their possible best to make Ghana a better place to live. So let us all rally solidly behind them. Okay. Alaji, now use Bokodieno. Joseph Joe Mafosao, where is the message? Sister, you don't read my messages. Why? Joseph, please, I beg, where are the messages? This is what I have seen. I have read. Alaji.
Yeah, before I go to that, let me answer to a texter or say the rise in Yoma.
All right.
There's no government. There has not been any budget, at least since 1992. Be I just say, "Sa budget anymore. Taxes na yetuya ye bia to rise amamuze before. There's no government that has been able to do that. Nobody has done that up to date.
Your problem is in free budget.
And yes, in free budget, no government has done that.
Government has never supported Muslims in their religion or in the pursuit of their faith.
And I will be kind of maybe say which way no be say rise.
Okay.
Or say rise they support you. Now you're the companies and I say you're the factories are come out be near the rise and will be only. If that is what he thinks is support, even if government has been giving rise never Mozambique for. Is this not an insult? Why are you intelligence? But that is even not true. No government, and I'm putting a challenge. I'm sitting on UTV in America. Say government back home or obeti mama budget. Say taxes na yejeje no. We yi emu 1 cedi ato emu ama Mozambique for. The government should come out and say.
That's what I'm asking you say. Until over the years, aban enye emwabia ma eye ejidi ku a ye frɛ say Muslim.
Aban anankremufo ama Ghana fo nyina ankremufo amoye Ghana fo no. Omoenya aban ye samoa no. But to say specifically because of their religion no, against the constitution because it's discrimination.
Okay.
So in America no. That is the point I'm making. Send an American one in the case of that one a clear say akunya na ye pray. So that one say processes no will be a little bit different from boku die no I say me feel say you don't deserve to be here.
Enya asase kura na akunya na
and America asase is different. You don't even belong. You're part of her when you media you are an intruder into free.
Now
correct. Those are the issues.
And Alaji, say even if we are him, we are assassin, we etihaisi de bu to maintain ha. Yenina ye free baby so mo Ghana history chire you say original inhabitants of this land called Ghana the Guans. Ya kanina ye free baby ne beto wo mo ha. So and nations have been built via conquests and walls and acquisitions and whatever. And to say, baby, I ba bedri. A dear young kuna so committee no eminent chiefs committee in maintenance and say, well, ya be paying and yes, same dear, obviously. Now so yenyanim dear yes, you no, you bet me a dear for home, I boko amai.
What about to me, men can't so moon to be. They may kind of say that the difference, you know, what situations me no. And I bet my be about Hodiano, I a little difficult because people are for
a very difficult, but it can be done.
It can be done. It can be done. I'm not for taking interest, and I make a mention say the hope, you know, and it's a Bruno
because yes, I did, and I just say, Sanny, ye begia to man, I yen to so oh, a honey dear Sanny be Anna.
And I may say, with immediate effect to get the situation controlled. Disarm Boku. Disarm Boku. Boku individuals equal to any weapons, baby. Disarm them. First. Me need to know. I'll be forced to come to the negotiation table.
Okay.
That is the first step I will say. Disarm them. And disarming them is very difficult because one of the two in TV. One of the two. Now, what be searching with Yabe? Omo de two mia pepe emusie some places public toilets in the keka ono ne din baby ewo
but so then it means ye hia akokodro eni ni
determination commitment the police for the security service to me committed say omo be bo woni a won be ma omo information no ho ban a now omo ye rest assured that this problem will be half solved because the indigenous don't even trust the police. They don't trust the security service. It's as a unim krana wo leak information manual. Unim da obekwa catch the other side say, oh, we mu na kai and now omwa to asha also. So that's the complexity of the situation. But every committed security service and why you now just say we want to end the Boko crisis can do that and it must be done.
Yeah, when you say there are people who you post to Boku and then the surrounding areas are. Omo prayer a pequia by fast watch some posting among nurses, teachers, and others that they will be almost and talk. And I feel bad.
No, Crescent, I know you can titles Glover, Honorable, no Fasi, or police and immigration officer, police, or Namni baby, or Pon Juma, or new baby Accra, and stray bullets can no, young lady. Oh,
I feel so bad when people come to you and appeal to you, say, Buamana, because when you are Ghana, Uncle, you know, you do quite, Ubecas will explore this a new environment.
If you know the dynamics of Boku, one first-class metropolitan in the northern part of Ghana. Okay. Serious metropolitan businesses are Kosovo. That is where they were able to raise money and be doing some of the. It is a serious metropolitan. Boku kwana obekwa obko boku in this year obehu say ebi mu air can cry, ebi mu can agbe, ebi mu can say. Oh, you don't think you are in the north? Yeah, different language because. When we hear a lot of businesses, a man for a center, you be meeting, a fan your man, a
convergent point.
It's very sad, very sad. The issue of Boku, very sad, and nobody can solve it apart from the people themselves. Commitment.
Oh, sir.
Commitment.
And if the people a committee for Ukraine, and no one in Fiji, so no much on Boku solve it. They can't solve it.
Nanano can ombetimia kasa. To hit the heart of someone. Maybe I will give it the entrenched position up. That is why they must go in. So when you make an the moment one side committed say we want peace in this part of our land. Say
thank you, Alaji. Name say musumu problem ni say abe ya tuewie. Mako court wa carry. Say more MPs, minority MPs, and these MPs be say 5. The file private members a motion say young constituted by partisan parliamentary committee na omoma member of the minority and chair na yen review electoral processes and procedures EC de shema yeto presidential and parliamentary elections 2020 and ya asem dada na ana we
step in the right direction asem dada no and say yakoto aba
okay
and Yanji, your very outcome no endi and the court and a court case figures no only say the call you know omo do say correct and no at ya dey atonje but me no ya je tumu say for the first time in the history of our country abano ya bo figures be me and na 4 to finally come to a conclusion which contradicts itself ya nya obi a or to say Oba Benin na do dan kwa kufa do no opposition na wo keka sa asemu ya megidi se ntokwa besi wo kroma the fact is that for the first time in the history of our elections yehunu say nipa baako 8 ewu answer yetumi declare election then you see is it not important say yebehwe na ebi answer nsibio I was say ye nyina no yakabo mu na yebo NDC for abaso especially the leadership in parliament one more this idea we ever because one more anye ne senior MPP 4 year in 1992 say me win election and made a mean this figures no correct in parliament denying their constituents of representation in the House of Representatives one more anye ne sa one more parliament no because say yenko solve problem because you can either be part of the problem or part of the solution. If Abai, Electoral Commission, the security services have nothing to hide, now Obia Rezi issue, say, then and someone else say yeah bon say man because the panel are offended with the issue they say baby yam koye hwehwemu. One can say me kofa to trust me kofa etu. One can say yam ko from bra kwan so no mo be to trust am. O say momma yenye hwehwemu adokore ko ekiri se na ebe ya o kira ensensi bioma wo say eno so wompere ara de wo bibi what are you hiding
court to focus bi ma me mbọ na bosia kakra wo say double jeopardy asem kro ya na yasan a try enye say different asem bia
the court no very clear figures now electoral commission declared said Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo winning election. We have problem with that.
Why did you have problem with that?
We have problem because there are inconsistencies. We have shown also say ebi mi wo hokra no a ye be say figures say compile here. I mean, that is why even some of the cases are in court.
Does not boil down to the brofo or the processes and procedures.
Processes and procedures, correct.
Good. And these processes and procedures are more easy in a faso. Emma, president,
declared
president. And I'm with the courts. Yeah. Because the processes and procedures now Emma, the end results, became
problematic.
Good. So now, as I'm chrono courts can with the bury. Now you are saying that Parliament and sign MA yet processes and procedures, thorough investigation. And this I'm saying courts for Kazabuziano. Is it not the same thing?
And it is not the same thing. Not the same thing because Ninti America say ye oko ye ejume bia na put in place systems. At the end of the day, you audit those systems to ensure say you audit it. At the end of the day, we'll achieve your objective. Maybe the election was set for 2020. We'll finish the 2020 election. We are looking up to next election.
But that auditing will be done by the EC, that FBA, which they do. And Muna more IPAC, or Ghana has IPAC with the EC. This election, and say, aha, and my challenge is let's create more polling stations. Let's do that. And it's our auditing, no, EC no ebeye.
And I'm saying, you say EC no ebeye. No, they don't have anything to hide. Why not open it to the people who have given them the right to become the EC? Because the EC is there for us, the people. And people, also our representative, and our parliament. And I was say, Mombra, Ghana for muye ejuma ma wo ejuma na moye no Mombra me twhwem. Se na be ya, sin to bi wo ha yetumi asiesie no.
Okay.
And no, yan say yemfa nkofo nkosi kwan so enye demonstrations ensa nyoma. Yan say we will deny the good people of Ghana representation in parliament. You see, your parliament, your kwan, so the mrano na ye juma. Anybody who seems to have problem with this, to me, has something to hide.
I see. Thank you, Honorable. More parliament, so maybe I mean so said they making kind daily guide in monument. I see what pa and Rachibe fear for any penumi. Honorable Mubarak Muntaka, Dr. Dominic Kaine, astute lawyer, Bernard here for ne Zuira Ibrahim Mohammed or Moshe.
Yeah, I am against this. But
not
I have nothing.
Against. But not what you're against. What did they put forward?
They no better. But I have nothing to hide.
You are not the EC. Are you the EC?
So I say anybody who is against this process of my faith.
Okay.
And I may just say, media, me just say who name for so. But I have nothing to hide. I'm more rights. Now Adeba kwa meka. Oshare page 11, Daily Guide. Story will say hang parliament indicates Ghanaians want more. Me can't wait edisi asem so say. Yen say be ni hang parliament sa. E dey fe near hang. Nemum the fact say Ghana for ehunu NDC for mobo. Na omagine say enne no parliament no. Ye man balance. Na yen fan hwe the kind of governance a Ghana for be ya no. NDC for taken for granted. Na omunhwe bibiye because Ghana for hwe wo mo.
After all the constructive criticism they are doing in parliament, holding a buying bechile we mu be say
entino
levy omo force
reduction from January to
but they forced to bring the reduction.
They forced
Nankanam 1.75 and omo fight ni bi no ka ho and then in one of omo work ani omo way no make I say minority leader then crack and say senke 1.5 and kenye bad later no omo say one kasa that's not the stance of the party whatever but ebasa no enumu na ete say finance minister be can say well say sadia e betumi dey about 1.5 no
but it could have been done in the beginning of the process no it could have been done in the beginning of the process so that from January ekopo May sika ye lusu ye adanka ye hwe nyina no eka system but make come I could say well to me I got for the more gan to me I got for the ma wo it no senior parliament aya bibie ni a almost ye use parliamentary process e dey no me careful ko Ghana for hwe we ade bia omde so obo hwe ye
anti memo mu use parliamentary process
mu use but enye se mu abuse no
court ankase Supreme Court ankase bibia ni omfa quorum any processes in Yejuma. So if they are insisting on the laws
adia Supreme Court ahwe ye di hu asem ye ko ye momunum ti no calculator any kwanya ye fa so oh yeah
honorable asema ba ye ka ni pesem enti ada u ba wu anti u ndi so fa ba u be kasa wu nu so akosho election so yes ti ya why should that one me phenomenon
what makola calculator na dey ko e ho na akobo 1
and then also na akobo scientific calculator wo
so bo fie yen ye bre so ya ye ko court no
makola calculator nkra dey figures ni ye
enti the head no most parliamentary probe
It's now what Mibusa said. It's like say a different. And Mibusa said, what are they looking for? Maybe I know one cause it is our cause it na. So private members motion no mudiabano. A dear potin no mo sheshe. Yes no concern court no omuko ye.
Tie. Say omo de omo de atuja.
Okay.
But ushemua and now you want to have an understanding. Maybe I may understand me and they say one more percent processes be a course what omanti asiye no. Yahwene establish it. But for me, a course so there be a course war elections yes. But for me, the court was an opportunity to have done that. Ye court 2012 no. And ye di hunu enema bi ani so. And na emma yeshe ye hu ye ya ye hu say 2016. And that's why 2016 no we were so sure we were winning. Yet me declare crowns a easy eba because yen processes are omodi di yen ya eneno yeni enwan ye enera mama osi won court bi na chere say wo fo say the court no eye kwa na ni anye ho but we still believe in the Supreme Court, we still believe in the judiciary, but the eye can say asem na koda say the omo ye nyina na say one more diverting Ghana for attention. Now, Ekobase, I say elections. Really? Oh, yes, for us. Oh, wow. But diversionary tactics, NDC is so good.
No more diversionary tactics.
Oh, say on mine, yeah, kabum. Yeah, chichiro on mine. After COVID, any say near Niema, na. I say near ya bebu bu ya. A man for Fusa Ghana gu no. Now things are resurrecting. And Niema pija. Etino say Ghana for any bekoso. Ghana for any bekoso near who say oh, mampening. Akufuado cards and she say, also we know how to bring back the economy. Nipe be wo the enemy. The economy is coming back. Iti ye attention because you start a shot here. Your attention back on no more. Near who is benefiting from you start. Near catching crop for say you live in near kasi ye no. Ye you start. Ampeni ampa you start no. You starting a processes no. You put in place all the methodologies. And check. A month for you start no. And no nobody way back. But for me, it is not the best for them.
Time a case in what quarter because an economy ne koso. And shifting Ghana for any and fee Ghana na ye chiche.
Ghana attention economy na ye Ghana attention for court because oboma omachidi for no enya reshemu say ye betwa banim. Oboma omachidi for hu say betwa banim mampani ye besi ni form na Jomama be president. And na anko ye. What does 18 ka process a ye ko mu. Na sebe senya niema ko no court a machirifo bufu mu no de na nka boja to oboko na ya hwem ne nyina ka bom na ya page on no because sabri baby edri after COVID Russia Ukraine and then niema atwe economy na ko echire na yenya ye nan etintim na ye page economy no na nka ye nyina ya hwem ne ya page bo the elections are bo ya mambo kwai wo court nyamuko kan ye tea ni biscuit ho asam mukota makola calculator ba ya ekira se na momu amho elections na kasa mo expose mo ho se muko into the elections without any plan anything na enyama ba sa mochidi for the bufu mu se say omoboadwo omo hwe say mo the reorganization concentrate on the reorganization and let parliament do its rightful duty ni enya sa probe and na probe
parliament rightful duties
oh not say there are other things
doesn't parliament form ad hoc committees and nsemu
and some bi ho no mo a sabe say ye di awie ni ahwehwem na say emu da ho a unsan fa ma parliament bi and na make it's an abuse yina
Okay.
Supreme Court ka say manye mu na ho mayina.
Thank you.
It is an abuse of the power. Menom. It's an abuse of the It's an abuse of the power Ghanaians have given them.
Thank you. Make time I check account Facebook now dear my mom abone pona fe ya sorry so na no we should copy me that so dear near compliment. Sgement Vincent. Also, the NDC decided to send 200 pastors to Israel when they were in power. The NPP, led by Nana Addo, decided to build cathedral to promote tourism in Ghana. Yusuf Sana says, good morning, dear. If I, okay, oh dear, no, so you Peggy said, dear. Peggy Mensah, the new way to develop Ghana and Africa, our common enemy, is the political path that we have established in our country, which we have practiced for some years. And one year practice, and 1 year good. Meshach, a champion, great discussion. There he says, good morning. I battle. Mentiasie, me can cry Mentiasie and a duty in the Betiasie. Kwesi Taylor says, Kwesi Taylor Jr. spoke much about this toll booth flood and silt on the road. Sonitra, the contractor, was aware that there would be a problem in the future. And then Kwesi Ewa Bampese Mekenkan, because they cut that materials for Malam to Kaswa Road project. One, where was the MCE then? After several reports to highway engineers at site. 3, after confronting the contractor, they referred to highway officers. Engineering defect. The high cutting was too sharp to 90%. It was a mistake. The surface materials are 0.6 plastic, so bonding becomes a problem. Solutions. A, diverting off the top floor. B, retaining walls, and C, surface work, etc. This is not a problem with Ghana. Bra wachira de Dana, wato ne bo ase ahihya de ne inti muntie na mutu ho anamo. Game Boy J says, so this NPP man, leave the NPP man alone. Me ye no kire wadwene wachire na adwene. Na ya mo yesem se mamum ni atem. Tom Haruna, Tema Community 1 side 20. Please don't give aid to Muslim during fasting period. They only share those goods to people based on political means. Okay. Eric Kikisi says, good morning, Ghana. On buyer bowls. Sir. Nekrakra is saying. OPK go also, Nanado and NPP government have performed far better than Mahama and NDC, so never again. Hazard John Luko, NPP should stop the arrogance and make the poor ones comfortable. And then Akwesi Obeng Ejiso say, if the speaker allows the minority to prove the 2020 elections, it will be a bad precedent. Alaji Yempong, it's also the Kakran is saying.
But some kai honorable say.
Okay.
Abambia and as a political party in Wa, Obe pay diversionary tactics against MPP among we and that's sorry, I won't him a scandal ever. Why should we divert attention from them? Genuine. Besides that, he has problem with the fact he feels he's drawing the country back. The highest beneficiary of such activities, democratic. No, it's not. If it was drawing the country back, Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency the President, indeed drew the country back when he contested and protested against VAT to the extent that Obi Crash Ray Nenkwa, just for him to come to power and increase the VAT rate. What he was contesting about, he increased it. If he or catch him and say, indeed, the activity will set the country back. When Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo went to court in 2012, he OTVT MPP Penyufokra telling His Excellency John Dramani Mahama then said he shouldn't be making an appointment and signing foreign contracts and loans because he's getting out of power. On timer, he indicates in English. The 8 months, our court setting the government back. And I'm surprised it's coming from MPP. Say, they are some court, you are drawing the nation back. Nanado drew the nation back for 8 months in 2013. or ye no ye bonsam man say he's a Democrat.
Like the Boko incident, when will we say that enough, let's move on as a country?
That is say Janya Chumuna.
Okay.
Ye Janya Chumuna will say is enough. Because Nyachum say no supported the MPP, went to their demonstration against that, went to whatever it is. Now we now being so you see the same democratic process. I will say I know there he's drawing the nation back. You can never draw the nation back. A commitment ebema in democracy, you know, upon into my paper. So we will continue to pursue it.
Yes, Honorable Bonnie Ponafi.
Yeah, the MPP government is committed. Yet, you sing Kitty Ariataso. Say, in fear, a watch Besono. Now you win in so you did break it. Say, Yamiada Roma, your reorganization, if we are kind national. If we are national, Sabri Yanya main so atun superguya swa, and near my Fiat CFF. And to the Via, nothing is studying near Mamma for who say. If you watch your own share, what they share your president, now do them Kuvado, son. Yeah, Babbage say, amount for in it's in the exam. Those are the breaking 8. Number cause what now opposition. Number 3 opposition. Also, Monsieur and your opposition. Number one, near teacher of mine. Ye break it no say another 8 years.
Thank you. Honorable Alexander Kwesi Akwaye MP Achimta and Alhaji Nazir Mohammed, the National Communications Officer, NDC Zongo Kokos Anope Midamwasipa. Nanaya Janswa Amma School and
Fino.
Yen fenu bia wo de ba bi wonu mo se mete wo send me messages
ma fenu
o kwa yi
me ma fenu
o wa fenu me de me fenu o kwa yi nti on kwa yi no na oba ye ne no de nana omusi o ma fe nti ye behwe de be ya fanfie ne ho why ono aba no pay damasi alaji ye da pa happy birthday to Constable Cinderella Edu Adoma of FPU of Ghana Police Service Ashanti region from Samson Kenya Miche General Manager Hello FM. And then happy birthday to Pastor Charles Anna Chanza, IT Manager of Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Accra, from Mrs. Reverend and Mrs. Councillor Luchot, and Reverend Dora Takia Boy of Victory Bible Church from Don Pino and Portia Pino. A happy birthday to you. Meji disafi birthday for no ubia eniaji na kuma Tony yem pacho ya kuna meni nyame ya duma wochina Adekye Nsroma besan aba yede mosika ama mumu ne hwe nyame nhyira mo ontine ni mu nkyere mo na oboa mo na ukoduru fie nso a anwumre kai se wode na seda ebema no wa yedodo ama